Welcome once again to that time of night that they call the Star Citizen Hour. It's a funny little time. How are we feeling tonight? So people are in chat saying, I made it! I actually got into the game. Amazing. Well, here we are, feeling like an Aztec princess tonight, bedecked with jewels, ready to cut out the heart of anyone who stands in my way. I want to see the sunrise on Daymar, and I'm prepared to shed blood to do it. That's right. Tonight, you will witness the impresario of disappointment. The wizard of anticlimax. Go on another garbage run to Daymar, perhaps. Or collect a black box from a nondescript location in the middle of nowhere. Right, welcome, ladies and germs. Star Citizen 3.0 shall commence. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the 1. Here we are. Not quite sure what the frame rates are going to be. I've got 21 frames, and I haven't even got out of bed yet, so it's not looking too hot. Earlier on, I got 38 frames while I was lying in bed, and I actually managed to get around and do a few things. Right, let's see what the chat is about. How far are you from the outpost? Is the Ursa rover not spawnable anymore? May I ask one more thing? Free look seems to be broken. I'm pressing Z, but it's still not working. Also, I don't know where I am. Yeah, that's more than one question, mate, but I feel for you. I really do. I will activate the chat. Do you have an idea how far you are from Benson? Hard part is not dying of exposure. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, so look, we've got 21 frames in the room. What kind of room is it? Shall we respawn? I mean, is it worth it? 18 frames at this pace? I don't know, boys and girls, whether this is worth it. 20 frames? Is it worth it? I was getting 30 odd earlier on. But that admittedly was without the Heisenberg uncertainty principle of watching myself do it. I was an observed particle to myself, or rather I was an unobserved particle, an impresario of disappointment under the microscope of anticlimax, looking for a way out, looking for a way to get to the letdown. No, it's completely frozen now. Look at that, gone down to 2 frames, 11 frames, as I gaze at my bed longingly. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, because I'm not happy with that. That's not good enough! Let's see if we can bump it up a little bit. If I can get 30 frames while I'm lying in bed, that should be about it.
If the flickering of the eyelids reaches 30 beats per minute, that means that the subject is ready to enter the verse. And why do they call it the verse? Why? Because it simply cannot get any worse.
Right, okay, let's have a look. Shall I go all the way out? Hey, wait, I've got 60 frames. Oh no, hang on, there's nothing happening. So look, I'm going to go for the best of all as we go. See what happens when we go. For 57, watch it plummet. Watch the frames plummet as we listen to the isochronic tones of time travelling. Let's go back to a period before 3.0. Back in the ancient history of 2.6.3, 0.9, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.1. When all the frames, you could have all the frames you could eat. The table was a surfeit of frames, and no child went hungry for frames. There were no beggars on the streets. Frames, frames, I beg you, give me frames. Everybody had enough frames to eat, ladies and germs. Nobody went hungry in a staccato fashion. You didn't see beggars on the streets glitching out because of their lack of frames. Emaciated bodies moving in unnatural ways. Alright, now we've got 2 frames in the bed. 12, 13. It's just not good, is it? 21 seems to be the thing. I mean, if I log out like that, does it automatically put me back in as a monkey back in a cage? Am I returned to my original position like an ocelot around a pear? Am I returned to my status as a mandrake, balanced on a knife edge? What is a mandrake? balanced on a knife edge. What's it worth to you, son? How many frames would you get for a mandrake balanced on a knife edge? Ladies and gentlemen, I present for you now the amazing performing mandrake as he climbs out of bed, flexes his legs like a trooper and stands up, his knee pads glistening in the daylight as we hit 22 frames. Alright, let's take a little punt. There's the rail. You know what it's there for. It's there for safety. I'm in room number 3. Got it wrong again, haven't I? 16! I'm always at 16! Alright, these frames are alright. I think I can live with it. Oh, no, but it's... Look at this. 16, 17. Let's bump it up as I take up the speed a little bit. Look, here's the chevrons. When are they going to do something with this area? Look, will you not close the grate? What's the matter? The grate kept jamming. I couldn't shut it. Alright, CRU. Let's descend from deck 3 down to deck 2. And we all know what comes after deck 2. It comes down to simply no running in the hallway. Let's take a look at the man and see what that does to the frame rate. There he is, jauntily sauntering into an area filled with his own clone. Yeah, but this is... Oh, he's had enough. That'll bump the frame rate a bit. Thanks for leaving, mate. He's an actor that's so bad he makes the scene better by leaving it behind. So I watched the stream back a little bit of it and I noticed it was very, very shonky, people, and I apologise for that if it was unwatchable in playback. I know that must be annoying. Let's see what we can do here. Dragonfly Star Kitten, that doesn't sound very nice. Right, I left a freelancer and I left a freelancer on Daymar. File a claim, pay expedited fee. I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back to the days before the freelancer. Prospector I'm going to take, but what I do want to do is just make sure that my... Oh, come on. Lord above. Cutlass black, cutlass black, cutlass black. Let's claim back on the cutlass black. That's what they give us the 1,000,000 credits for. United Earth credits. I can say credits, can't I? I can say creds. I could say United Earth creds. Right, let's take the Prospector because it's a beautiful ship. I'm a proud owner. I'm a proud member.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
BO7. I'm feeling a little bit, Jaws moment. I'm feeling a little bit like generally like a proud member as I tool around in this dreadful frame rate. I hope they do something to fix this. I think maybe they should cap the servers at a lower amount of players. I mean, I know the ambition is to get it up, but if you simply can't get it up, then you know you shouldn't try to penetrate so many players. Should we have a little look in here, see if there's something worth looking at? Here we go. Look at this Jimmy. What's he going to say this time?
Hi, welcome to the store.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Check this out, right? Just check this out. Check this out.
Feel free to take a look around. We got a pretty good selection.
Alright, just to see how long we can stand here before he gets really intimidated at 18 frames a second.
Finding everything all right?
Yeah, I'm finding it fine, mate. No problem. No problem at all. Just, you know.
Feel free to take a look around. We got a pretty good selection.
Am I making you nervous standing here, mate? Is that what it is? Am I making you nervous? Is that? Yeah. Am I making you nervous? Am I making you nervous? Is that what it is? Are you nervous, Sunshine?
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
Okay, I'll do that, mate. Thanks very much. I like that. I like the way he looks around nervously. It makes me laugh. Anyway, it always makes me laugh. Because I like a good laugh, mate. Max Flex Core. Yeah, I did have a look at this. I thought I was wearing this Gubbins, actually. Is this what they call an undersuit then? Like if I Odyssey flight suit exec. Oh, that sounded.
Take a look around. We've got a pretty good selection.
He's not fazed by anything, is he? He's seen so many crashes. He's heard so many imminent deaths. He's just not bothered. I'm going to buy this fella because I like the exec. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, smart buy, all right. Let's see if we can undersuit. Odyssey Flight Desert. I thought I was going to get the... Oh, baby. There it is. Now, is that actually going to show up on my person? Or what? Oh, I've gone right into Z mode here, haven't I? What have I done now? I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Let's just get over here now and just see if I can see myself.
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
There's a glint of gold in the armpits. Look at that. Oh, a glint of gold at the throat. The golden throat of the man glints. He's a golden throated boy. Look at him. Look at that. He's got gold shining out of his pants. Yes, baby.
Take a look around. We've got a pretty good selection.
We've got a pretty good selection. You're making me nervous just by being in the shop. I'm agoraphobic and I also don't get along well with others. Alright, let's see what we can do here. 9 frames per second is absolutely diabolical. How am I going to get to Daymar on that? Oh, shut up, you pleb. Right. The usual problem with the airlocks. Come on now. Come on, little frame rates. Now, is the frame rate responsible for making those airlocks non-negotiable? Is that the deal there? Chris, I'm talking to you. Chris, can you hear me? Where's Chris? I thought Chris was going to be here. Chris, are you here, Chris? Lurking in the hallway, eating up all the frames. Why, Chris? You've eaten nearly 49 frames of my allocated 60 frames. Let's get the heart rate going, shall we? Up the apples and pears. Come on, into the inky blackness. The twinkling lights of Christmas all around us as we head into the December feeling. The shops are welling up with tearful offers, soon to be reduced. Every bargain in the store knows that it's about to be slashed once we hit December the 26th. Right. Get me into the prospector. Oh God, this is going to be a short stream tonight, people. I can feel it. Alright, I'm not happy with this. I've got to find a better frame rate than this. This is just absolute pants. It really is. Come on. No, okay. Let's exit to menu. Can't be done. Try again with a different attitude. Shocking. Why is it shocking? Does it feel like someone's passed electricity through your body at an incredibly high voltage? Someone's given me a dose of Edison's medicine. Zap, crackle and flop is all I can think about. Let's go back. Let's quit the game. Let's take us back into this area where we might see a little bit of readjustment is necessary. Let's exit the launcher completely and let's take another flying leap. Take another long walk off the short pier of Star Citizen as we launch into the game once again. Meanwhile, we will be told that we have an optimistic 60 frames available to us, of which Chris is going to gobble up about 49 of them. Hey Chris, what's that move you're doing there? They call it the pink wobble. They call it the frame gobble. I'm gobbling up the frames, I'm gobbling up the frames, hee hi and yo, I'm gobbling up the frames. Right, I'm at 28 frames and I'm only in the opening screen. Which server shall I go for? What time is it now? It's now coming up. It's coming up to 20 past 10 UK time. So that'll be in the morning of Australia. EU it's a bit later. USA it's a lot earlier. Anywhere between 20 past 2 and 20 past 5. So USA is a no-no. Let's try Australia. Let's see if we get any luck over there, mate. Last night's stream was 2 hours of uninterrupted garbage collecting. And I did that on the Australian server at about this time. Oh, hello boys, hello, greetings, here he is. New build and internal testing right now. Starset is now for 3.678.8451 is now the internal testing. We've got a candidate to fix the CPU spike performance issue. Hey, nice. Need the exec helmet now to match. Hey, yes, I should have got that, shouldn't I? Hello, I'm sorry, my friend. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I'm a complete idiot. I hope you're doing well. How are you tonight? Blood Dragon has joined us, as he did last night, for the full effect. I'm just hunting down the frames. Hunting the frames like a frame hunting Indiana Jones and the frames of doom. Indiana Jones and the frame rates of Chris. All good, brother. You were engrossed in the game. I was engrossed. I'm actually stood up in bed now, which is something I'm looking directly. Just going to show you the problem that I'm having. This is the problem I'm having. Is that I'm looking at 12, not only am I looking at 12 frames a second, I'm also staring directly into my own crotch. Which is, you know, upsetting to say the least, because I'm actually, it looks to me as if I've been stripped of my armour. Let's see what happens if we do this. Look at that! I'm actually getting up from between my own legs, like a couch-up girl on a Ukrainian rotating stage. In the latest production of Cirque du Soleil. This frame rates are even worse than the last ones. What can we do? No, I'm on 11 frames. 9 frames. It's 10. That's absolute drivel, isn't it? Someone else is standing in your bed, yes. Exactly. Am I alone in here? Or is there someone else in here with me? Maybe that's a double spawn issue, I don't know. Maybe they've managed to increase the frame cap by doubling up everybody in the rooms. And now got 100 players per server. But you have to stand on top of each other. Right. Oh, what's the red of Isning, man? This is not good enough either. I'm going to try again. We'll try a different server. We'll try just going to best. That worked pretty good earlier on. I think I've crashed it anyway. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. There was someone else. I thought. Yeah. It did look like there was somebody else there, didn't it? Because it didn't have the same costume as me. Not the same costume as me? Someone dressed differently to me? Oh, what a fashion disaster. Right, let's try just go for best. And let's see what happens then. 57, and watch it plummet. Watch the frames plummet from 60. 3, 5. It's like the Fibonacci series of anticlimax. Alright, here we go. This is fun and games now, isn't it? Disconnections. Let's try again. The best is never the best as far as I'm concerned. Let's try EU. Oh, Captain Anticlimax and the amazing performing letdowns. Please welcome onto the stage Captain Anticlimax and the performing letdowns as they perform code 3007. Well, I'm apologising for that rudery, but I don't know what to do now. I would really like to just go off and do a mission, you know, just all I want to do is just something simple, just fly somewhere, pick something up, bring it back, see if it works. It's just too stupid. I don't know what to do. Let's try the USA. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not very optimistic about this, but we've got to give it a try. We've got to try the USA. We've got to give them another chance. Our friends over the pond, we've got to give them a chance. Come on, they deserve a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. And I mean everyone. Everyone. I do hope they get that code 3007 removed soon. Yes, Blood Dragon, so do I. I am tired of being... Well, it's like 3.0007, isn't it? It's sort of like License to Crash. He's an agent, a secret agent working for Chris Roberts. He's 3.0007, License to Crash. No other agent has the license to deliberately crash his opponent. Oh, 41, that looks good. Not going to get too excited. Oh, it's gone down to 6. So I've got 12 frames and I'm lying in bed. This is chronic. At one point during the weekend I was getting 3007 every attempted to connect to USA and EU servers. Alright, well I'm in, but the frame rate looks particularly chronic, but let's just persevere. Let's see how far we can get, shall we? Let's just do that. Come on. We're not going to complain about it. We're going to deal with it. Okay? What I'll do is every time it crashes I'll do 10 push-ups. Right, okay. Now, we know what the rail is for. Should we feel the need to reach out and touch someone, it will be someone slim and covered in a stainless steel veneer with a slight anisotropic effect and a gleam at one end. It will be inserted at both ends by a strong grommet that takes it into a green grid, and we will grip it firmly and the shadow will be cast below us. We will look to the left and see a picture of Shanghai, which will calm us down. Over here, should we need to straighten out any of our clothing, we shall reach for a coat hanger and simply persevere. Let's open the door. I'm in pod number 3. Pod number 1. Here he is, look. Thank you. And now the hiatus as I exit salute mode after half a year of waiting. Let's follow this guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks like a very capable young man. He's stepping slightly out of the way to let us pass. We're following him closely. Following his buttocks down the stairs, wondering why they're so nondescript. Listen mate, have you got a problem? Don't block up the doorway. We're greeted by a trio of goons, all waiting for their next haircut. Boys, what have I told you? You look like you look like a Bosnian beggar. What's going on here? Are you two, are you twins? What's happened to you? Why so glum? It's not that bad in the verse, just because it can't get any worse. Right, let's see if we can take the Prospector this time. Cutlass black, is it there? We'll retrieve it. or the Prospector. Is that available? Yes, it is. I'd like to take that actually, because I like the cut of its jib.
Your ship has been delivered
Oh
to the
07.
following landing pad.
07? Yes, B07. No worries. I know which landing pad I'm on, mate. How about you? Am I going the right way? I think I am. Now I changed to a lighter armour. Apex gang, what you doing? Hanging out? Look at your quiff. Oh, Bunny, what a lovely quiff you have. What a charming little rabbit man. He's a charming little rabbit man. We feed him carrots and lettuce, and he scratches at the cage, trying to get out. But we don't mind. We don't mind. We just feed him different kinds of cheese. Different kinds of cheese on toast. One day we fed him Edam on toast. The next day we fed him Wensleydale on toast. And he complained that they mix them with toasties. Right, come on, let's get in here. What's going on with this cycling business, man? Can somebody help me out? Oi, mate. Oi, mate. You look very dapper, actually, in that get-up. Look at that. He's got the white arms of Frosty the Snowman. I see. He's got the white suit beneath the marine armour. That looks very, very nice, mate. I salute you. You dozy plum. Why don't you come out of your trance and realise he lacks empathy. He lacks empathy. He goes into a dissociative state and hurts people. Well, that's the one thing about speech, John. You should always imagine the words forming in your mind before you say them. It's easier for other people to understand you. Right, come on, let's get this cycled. Oh my god. Alright, let's go around. We know where it is. It's going to be around the corner here. We'll just go out this way. It's no bother. We'll take a slight detour. We'll go to pad 9. Pad 9 it is. We'll head on out. We're going to head on back and whip us up a cup of something hot. Hey Jenny. Hey Jenny. I'm parched. I'm about to pass out. Can you head on back and whip us up a cup of something hot? Sure. Sure thing, Captain. No problem. I am worried about your dehydration levels. And one thing that does bother me as a captain that's so dry that she can't check the regs or see the scanners. Now what we're going to do here is watch out for the old heart rate, because I do believe my MISC prospector is up there, so if I simply leg it like a bean hunter off the end of this tarmac, they fixed that bug where you go into a spin every time, and if I just simply, oh no, they haven't fixed it. There's my prospector. What's that there? It's Sabre. Alright, now this is where I find that I should have equipped a Medipen. Why am I wobbling around? That doesn't usually happen. Oh. Try going out the 09 airlock and walk around outside. Yeah, come in number 9. Look out, he's off on one. There's a walkway there, so you don't have to EVA. I didn't realise that, mate. I really didn't realise that, Blood Dragon. I know what's going to happen now. I'm going to break my legs on the way down, and I haven't got a Medipen. So this could be a very short mission indeed. Let's just try and gently, 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 like a feather, landing on a baby's bottom. Oh. That looked like a death. Here he is, look, here he is, my buddy. Crash landing. Crash Bandicoot, they call him. Alright, let's just gently, gently. Personal inner thought. Pit. Fuck. Oh, look at that. He landed. Who's this now? Giving me jip. That's a very strange engine trail you got there, mate. Looks like you're streaming against an invisible wall. Look at this ship. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at the patina. Look at the fact that you can't get in it. It's brilliant. So realistic. It's exactly like a spaceship that you can't get in. It's exactly the same as something that doesn't exist and therefore you can't get in it. Come on, baby. Let me in. Let me into your silver sheath. Come on. Undo the zipper, little gold digger. And let your Uncle Satchel ride you like a saddlebag. Come on now. You're like a little bottle of pop. I want to get your fizz going, darling. Come on, baby. Ship entry. To enter a ship, use interaction mode F at the highlighted interaction point. Okay, well I am attempting to do thus. But so far the interaction point is not available to me. Oh, you are kidding me. Alright, error. CIG services code 10002. CIG services connection failed. Unable to connect to game network. If the problem persists, please check the internet connection. Alright, well, that's me done then, isn't it? Sorry about this, boys and girls. Blood Dragon, success! Yes, we made it. We came down without breaking our legs, but we entered the complete... Am I still here? Like, I'm supposed to not be in this server now. Like, nothing's working. Check your oxygen meter regularly. Well, I will do, but I mean... Nah. I'm gonna have to exit to menu myself. Like, it's so bad now that even when it crashes you have to exit the game yourself. Otherwise it will just let you carry on playing. I think that means new build incoming. Oh right, okay, that's a possibility, isn't it? Alright, well I'll log all the way out. That's probably the thing to do, isn't it? I'll take us all the way out and then we shall see what we shall see. Let's see if I can get rid of that little number. Where's me SC? It's gone. Listen, bozo, I want you to go away now. Alt tabbing like a goon. Right, okay, let's get rid of that. What do you think then? Do you reckon it is a new build?
Chris, what do you say? You purple-faced monstrosity. You, dancing there, dancing on our faces, like an indifferent king in the court of the jester.
Let's try. See what this says. It just says launch game. Where are you getting your information from? If you have access and encounter 102, it typically means they've taken the servers offline. Aha, okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. Chris says, show me the money. Yeah.
Chris, I've shown you the money. I've shown it to you. And if you're a good boy, I'll let you lick it. That's all I can say. You've had many of my coins flowing through your pockets, mate. Imagine that. Chris and Erin sitting in their bedrooms, sitting on a huge pile, $166 million in a huge beanbag that they keep hidden in the room. Him and Erin and Sandy rolling around in the money. They fill the bath with money every night, roll around in it laughing. Send them the error code 10002. Send them the error code 30007. Secret agent license to crash. Right, I'm gonna check in to. I'm just gonna launch the game. See what happens. I could wait. Show me the money, Chris. Show me your money. What do you reckon Chris's house is like?
Do you reckon it's sort of half built? And every time he comes home, there are builders there going, look, this bathroom section isn't ready yet. You may experience a frame drop when you're taking a dump, Chris. Just let us know. There might be an error code 20002 as you try to do a poo. Right, let's try again. Universe. I reckon Chris is... Let's just go for best. That's all we can do, I think. Chris's house is like unfinished. The plumbers are there going, well, you know, I know you've paid already, Chris, but we did say that this was a house. House is in development, you know what I mean? We try to let you in. We make a program every week called Around the Toilet, Around the U-Bend, and we... Oh, I've given me a bad token! They're giving me a bad token! I don't deserve no bad token, Governor. Quit the game. Yes. Quit the game. Quit the game, quit the game. What can we do? They gave me a bad token, boys. I'm embarrassed to say I'm a concierge. I try not to lose sleep. But spaceships, don't be embarrassed to be a concierge. No, Sonic, that's cool, mate. That is cool that you're investing. I mean, you know, I'm taking the mickey here, but we're all investing in the game up to the level that we want to do that. I mean, we all want to see it work. We all want to see it finished. It's cool that you've invested. It's good. I mean, you know, I'm only taking the mickey. I know that Chris is not spending the money on himself. He wants the game to exist just as much as we do, but in lieu of the game working, you know, you have to give the interface hell, don't you? Chris rolls over in the night and the whole bed that he's lying on glitches out and disappears, and he finds himself suspended in a black inky nothingness. He calls the workmen and they say, look, Chris, sorry, your bedroom's in development, you know, we've told you this, you've invested, you've bought the bed, it's in the grey box phase at the moment. You know, the whole room is it's still in grey box. And Sandy Gardner is nearly completed. Like, she is, I would say, almost 100% ready. She's in the kind of white box phase. What do you mean my wife isn't real? Yes, Chris, of course she's not real. What, do you think a guy like you could get a girl like Sandy Gardner? No, no, no. She's like the 600i of women. The luxury version. And she's in development, Chris. And as soon as she's ready... Have you noticed why, you know, sometimes when you lean towards her to give her a kiss, she glitches out? You haven't noticed that? Oh, no, I haven't really noticed, no. It's the first time I've ever been near a woman. I'm so excited, I can hardly breathe. I feel like the actor status system is ramping up to nearly 80 beats per minute. Well, Chris, Sandy's in development, so you'll just have to live with it for now. You may experience some crashes. Okay, let's try and launch the game again before I lose my mind talking about Sandy Gardner and Chris Roberts. Right, oh yeah, looks like we're just waiting for the update to post on the launcher now. Oh, okay. Then I'm silly to try and launch in now, aren't I? Maybe I should just can this. Yeah, I think maybe I'll jump out again. I will jump out again. This is sort of where we are right now. I hope that we get with a new build. I reckon with every new build we should get a new little animated scene. Like we've got this prospector landed next to Shubin Interstellar with the man checking his watch, thinking as long as I don't walk forward or backwards or side to side or actually do anything, I'm perfectly safe here. I've got nearly 18 frames per second. What I'll do is I'll quit, jump out, and let's just wait. Let's just wait. Maybe if I... What are we prepared to do here, boys? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll jump out ever so quickly, because I've got to go downstairs and turn all the lights off. Anyway, tap the house down. What I'll do is I'll jump out of this, and this can be one aborted episode in the life of the impresario of disappointment they call Downer. Let's do that. Alright, so boys, I'll be back in 5 minutes, tops, and we'll see if they post another. Time for a cup of tea. Yes, absolutely, mate. Sonic, have a cup of tea, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah? Thanks for watching, boys. I will catch you in about 5-10 minutes.